Welcome to the Village Idiots podcast. I am your DM, Nathan. With me this evening, I have Emily.
Hello.
Justin.
Sup?
Nicole.
Sup, fools?
And Jordan.
Hey.
We are a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. We name a village idiot at the end of each episode, and I'm upset. Because last episode, no one did anything stupid.
Well, we did, just not dumb enough.
It wasn't dumb enough to make me feel good about naming someone an idiot, so I named myself the Village Idiot, which means I have to do the recap this week. So, last time we left our heroes, they had infiltrated a warehouse of the Violet Rose, a shadowy organization from the barony of Talaria. These individuals had stolen some goods from a merchant, a paper merchant, in fact, that supplied the stationery for the Chamber of 12. And they had found this warehouse. They were fighting the bandits, and at the beginning of last episode, they had just realized that one of these individuals was a pretty powerful spellcaster, doing some weird, shadowy stuff. So they fought him, took him down, and then they raided the warehouse. They found a lot of gold, a lot of gems, a few vials of one with ointment, one with a potion of fire breathing. They found a bunch of stuff, and then they talked about what they should do, with the bodies. So Saf took some of the violet clothing that these individuals wore for reasons, future reasons. And Scars took some of their weapons, and they were trying to figure out what they should do with all the money they found, because once they tell the coppers about everything that went down, what's going to happen when they don't find any treasure here? So they talked back and forth about that for a while, and then realized that they needed to find a cart. So Agamir and Drew went off to find a cart. They found a very old pumpkin merchant in the street. Agamir bought 50 gold worth of pumpkins. And then on the way back, Drew and Agamir were stopped by two heavily armored individuals, and Reg came up and said that Agamir was holding out on him, and that he had heard there was another gem that Agamir did not tell him about. And that's where we left our episode. So what would everyone like to do? I guess we're looking specifically at Drew and Agamir, but Scar and Saf, what are you doing in the warehouse while you're waiting to hear back from Agamir and Drew?
So I got a set of dragon chess. Want to play?
Saf's eyes light up. She loves chess.
Yeah, let's play some dragon chess.
I love chess. Okay, let's play. What do we roll to win, Nate?
Well, if you're trying to cheat, roll sleight of hand. Otherwise, just if you're proficient with it, just roll a d20 with your gaming set. Roll a d20 and add your proficiency for Scar, and then Saf, just roll a d20 unless you're proficient with dragon chess, in which case you add your proficiency bonus as well.
Oh, I got to do stuff, don't I?
Yeah.
Move knight to e5.
Hey, look! And then change the board. What's my proficiency?
I got a 15.
I mean, I'm not like proficient in it though. I just have it because it comes with my soldier background thing, something that I got. So
Okay, then just roll your d20.
Oh, okay. So that's 13. He's winning.
Okay. Well, after a rousing match of dragon chess, it's back and forth for a while, but Saf eventually ends up on top.
Nice.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Good game. Good game. Yeah.
GG.
Yeah.
GG.
GG.
GG. So,
Cute bonding moment, filler episode.
Yeah. Find out more on our Patreon. So, Drew and Agamir, what are you going to do? You've got two heavily armored guys in front of you stopping your cart, and Reg just accused Agamir of holding out on him.
I lean forward and I'm like, excuse me? Who are you?
I'm like, whoa, sorry, Reg.
Do I know you?
Excuse my friend here. Reg, how are you doing? Long time no see. It's been like, what, 3 days?
It's been a little longer, right? It took a while tracking you down.
Oh, okay.
You've been tracking us? Agamir, what are you into right now? You involved in some weird stuff that I don't know about?
And Agamir turns to Drew and he's like, yeah, you remember
Yeah.
you remember those gems we picked up down in the catacombs?
Uh-huh.
This gentleman was kind enough to buy him off me. There's someone that was interested in him.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're interested in the full set. Heard from a little birdie, little black birdie from Ilar's birth that there might be a sapphire included with this set, huh?
You know, I didn't realize that your producer was interested in a full set. I don't have it. I've never been in possession of the sapphire.
Something tells me you might know where I might find it, considering you knew where the emerald and the ruby were.
Fair enough.
I have a feeling that you can just head on down to the catacombs and search some out for yourself. I don't know why you're hanging out asking my friend here a lot of questions that you seem to know the answers to.
And who might you be?
I feel like I asked you that question first.
Oh, well, you know, I'm Reg. I'm one of Agamir's associates here. You must be one of his associates as well, so an associate of my friend is a friend of mine. So why don't we be friendly here and you drop the accusatory tone, huh?
No.
We're just trying to do business.
No, because you showed up here with a bunch of guards, so clearly you're not all on the up and up. I don't think that your employer is exactly someone who is also on the up and up, so I think we're all on the same plane here.
Whoa. There's no reason to be so,
dramatic, Mr. Show Up with guards?
These aren't guards. They're coppers. They're not coppers by any stretch of the imagination. As you can see, they are outfitted in the finest plate armor.
For fun?
One might say for fun.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we don't know where your sapphire is. Go away.
So Agamir pipes up and he's like, you know, I remember the guards from last time. We never got properly introduced. What were their names?
Their names aren't very important. But since you asked...
Roll for names, Nate.
Roll for names.
You're like the worst employer ever.
FantasyGuardGenerator.com.
Thanks, Emily.
Since you asked, we have Zuth here. He points to the one on the left, and he gestures to the one on the right. And this is Giro. Zuth and Giro are... They like to have fun in their plate armor, you see, and they like to have a lot of fun with those great axes they've got.
Oh my god, it takes so long to finish the sentence. Can we leave? Like, I look at Agamir. Can we go? Are we being arrested? Can we leave? I know my rights.
I kind of lean in. I kind of whisper to Drew. I'm like, I don't think this donkey's gonna outrun these guys, even in armor. So.
I mean, why do we need to outrun them? If they try to do anything, we'll just kill them.
It's, fair enough, but we haven't...
And if they kill us, they're never going to find out where that stupid sapphire is.
No, I know.
Well, what's with all the whispering here? We're all friends, right? Can't we just talk plain?
No, we are not. We are not friends. It's important. I need you to understand that. Stop calling me your friend, your associate. It's very weird. We are not giving you anything. I don't know what you're talking about. So we're going to leave. And if you have a problem with that, I think we know how we can solve it.
Roll a deception.
If you got a problem with that, you got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that marinate. Deception. That's an unnatural 20.
I know you know where this sapphire is.
Well, hey, Reg, like I said, I've never had it on my person. What is your buyer looking to pay for this?
Oh, the standard price that we...
The
$250, yeah. We'll give you $250.
Mm-hmm.
We get that sapphire. and we'll leave you alone.
Okay.
No. Not okay. Why do you do this? Buying pumpkins, just selling sapphires that we don't have. What's wrong with you?
I don't, like I said, Reg, I don't have the sapphire on my person, but I could try and look for it. I can see if I can get the information. How can I get in contact with you?
Well, you can reach out to, there's a gentleman at one of the bars around here. His name is Walter Hillis.
Walter Hillis.
His name's Walter?
Walter, yeah. He's a nice guy. He's
Weird name.
He's a little bit of a drunk, but he's nice. So yeah, you reach out to him, and he'll know how to get you in contact with me.
All right, it sounds good. Like I said, I definitely wasn't trying to stand you up or anything, but I just didn't have them to sell.
I just thought we were friends, Agamir. So I just want you to be forthright with me. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Ew.
I see what you're saying. Well,
can you stop scratching goblins? Can we leave?
Like I said, I'll see what I can do to make your life easier there. I didn't know that they were looking for the whole set.
Why do they want the whole set? Do you know?
Well, that is a good question, Drew. Yeah, why do they want the whole set, Reg?
Well, I mean, my buyer's a collector. If there's a set to be had, there's a display to be made for the set.
And what does the set do?
Well,
does it do anything?
They're gems. They look they look nice.
That's it.
Have you seen gems before?
I have. However, I feel like your friendly tone has dissipated, first of all. Second, I feel like that's a weird reason to want just all three of these very specific gems. Like, can't you get a sapphire from anywhere else?
Is there nothing precious to you in this life, little lady?
No, not really, actually.
Nothing that you collect? Nothing you, no curios that you keep on hand?
No. And we're not talking about me. What was my other question? Who's this person that's buying these?
That's not important.
Mm-hmm. Sure, we'll find that sapphire for you, Reg. I'll be in touch.
Excellent.
You can go now.
No, please, allow me. You can go now. Zuf, Giro, move aside. Let's let these nice people through. We'll be in touch.
Uh-huh.
Remember, Walter Hillis.
Walter Hillis. I won't forget. By any chance, any of you want a pumpkin?
No, I've already ate. Thank you.
All right. Zuf, Giro, pumpkin?
Zuff goes to reach for one of them, and Reg smacks his hand away.
All right. You fellas take it easy, and I just whoosh with the donkey.
The donkey goes very slowly forward.
Just kind of awkwardly, like looking back, kind of like, okay.
Yeah. So you get the donkey and the cart to the warehouse.
I lean back. No. Before we get there, I lean back and I look at Agamir and I'm like, so you have these back alley deals now? You just know these people and you're selling sapphire from under a nose?
I haven't done anything of the sort yet. I'm going to talk to Saf and see how she feels about it. And if she's not willing to part from the sapphire, well, I'll have to figure something out.
Yeah, fat chance of that happening.
Yeah, like over her dead body. Which sounds like Reg is going to make that happen.
You know what? Reg
is a dick. Reg is a dick, though. Like, you need better friends. Let's talk about your friend situation.
He wants to be friends. I'm mostly just trying to get through today. All right? This is a problem for future Jordan.
Okay. Agamir?
Future Jordan?
Crap. This is a problem for future Agamir. Like, the sun's going down. We got the cart. We got to just...
I'm just saying, you need to sort out your priorities.
I'm so glad I brought you, Drew.
Same. And then it's silence the whole rest of the way back. Awkward.
Okay, so you get the pumpkin cart back to the abandoned warehouse. Scar...
I carved one.
Yes. Scar and Saf have just finished what appears to be a riveting game of dragon chess, and it looks like Saf won.
Should have laid down some money on that, kid.
We roll up, and I'm like, we got a cart and a fuck ton of pumpkins. Thanks to Agamir.
Pumpkins? Oh my god, I love pumpkins.
Wait, what?
Good.
Jack-o'-lanterns, duh.
Cool.
On the cart ride over, I did carve one.
Nice.
Just whittling on a pumpkin.
Roll for whittling.
I fling open the back of it so you can see, like, it's seriously full of pumpkins. I'm like, good, take however many you want, because I'm just throwing the rest of these out of here, and I start heaping pumpkins out to get stuff in.
Oh, that's messed up.
I save one from Drew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we fit them?
Yeah, this cart is large enough to carry all of the stationery back to the precinct.
And the pumpkins?
Not like one or two of the pumpkins.
Oh, okay.
While we're loading the cart, like, we're taking the pumpkins out, we're putting the other stuff in. While we're doing all that, I'm like, so, Agamir, you have something you want to tell Sap?
Wow. You're just going there. Like,
I kind of just look at Drew. I look back at Saf. I look back at Drew, and I'm just like, yeah, I do. Once we are out of this hotbed of craziness, I like, and I gesture towards the melted bandit. I gesture towards towards the dead orc.
We're having this conversation right now. We're like heaving heavy shit around, and like.
So I just keep loading the cart. I'll bring it up at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Seth raises her eyebrow.
that's tavern talk.
That's tavern talk. I'm like, fine.
Seth's raised eyebrow turns into a frowny face.
We also have to take this cart back. Agamir promised to take this cart back.
So I thought about it, and I feel like it would look real sketchy if I roll up with these dead people's weapons. So I'm going to leave the weapons with them and possibly maybe be allowed to take them later. That's just going to look sketch and make them think that I took more stuff than I did.
That's fair.
Just take your favorite and say you earned it.
You might be able to like pick it up like at the precinct later. Like, I'm sure there's like a big old bucket of weapons
I
that get confiscated.
Maces sticking out of a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, put them in the evidence lockup. Like,
Yeah, they all go spike down.
but yeah, I
Pick
just
it
don't
up.
want that to be like a tip off. Like, oh, well, you took their weapons. What else did you take?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Leave the weapons. You can probably pick something up later.
Yeah, you know it's Mantle's protocol to leave the crime scene as undisturbed as possible.
yeah.
Yeah, we did that as possible.
Can we like erase our fingerprints from things?
I
Like,
don't think they have that technology.
They don't fingerprint.
Do they have? Well, if they have insurance companies, they probably have fingerprint technology.
Wait, did I do something where they have insurance companies? Oh yeah, I did. Fuck.
Also, I'm like 99.9% sure that insurance companies came around before fingerprinting technology.
yeah, she's right. Geico, they've been around for 100 years.
Yeah, there are insurance companies, but there are no fingerprinting.
We haven't gotten there yet.
It's valid.
It's in its infancy. It's not very reliable.
Oh, can I invent that?
Oh my god. What are we doing?
Going back to the precinct.
I'm loaded the cart up.
We've loaded
Yeah.
the cart. We're heading back to the precinct.
So you're replacing the weapons,
Yeah.
leaving the bodies where they lay,
Mm-hmm.
and heading back to the precinct.
Mm-hmm.
Taking all of the loot with you in the bag of holding, correct?
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we've decided.
Okay.
That's the decision we have collectively made.
And we're gonna play dumb.
Okay. So you head back to the precinct. You roll up with all of this stationery and stuff. There is that Goliath Copper Mantle barking orders. And she says, "Oh, so you finished the job, huh? Congratulations on securing the lost goods.
Yeah, we did that.
You can take it over to evidence, and we'll. Where did you find it by chance?
Well, about that. So we were able to track it to a warehouse where the Purple Violet was running
This is not the name.
or whatever. Purple, violet,
Violet Rose.
I don't know what they're called.
Take notes, Nicole. Take notes.
Violet Rose was.
Why are you like this?
I'm tired.
Scars had one too many hits with the hammer.
We were there. We tracked it to a warehouse where the Violet Rose was running something, and we got into an altercation, and we took him out, and we were able to retrieve the goods.
Ah, the Violet Rose, huh?
Yeah,
That's some pretty high-profile stuff there.
kind of just fell into my lap.
Well, if you give us the address of the warehouse, we can send cleanup there to take care of any of the refuse that may be laying around there. And
What a gross word for dead bodies.
yes, I try to be a little more professional with my speak, but yes, the dead bodies, as I assume there are.
Yeah.
And we'll take any evidence, any loot that they might have had, and we'll put it up in evidence. Yeah, we'll have to do some more investigation on this. We haven't seen the Violet Rose here for quite some time, so if they're trying to encroach on our territory again,
Yeah, we did a good thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is all we were able to retrieve. We didn't see anything other than, the weapons that they
Wow.
had on them. So we just
You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You don't have to. You don't have to do this.
Roll a deception for me, please, Scar.
I knew it. I was like, you're going too far.
why wouldn't I say that?
Why? What? We, officer, I want to make it known we did not take any loot that may or may not have been
I didn't
around.
say that. I said we
kind
didn't
of-
find anything.
She didn't ask. Don't say
Yes, she
anything. No,
did.
she didn't.
She said, if you have any other evidence, and I'm basically saying, no, we don't.
Then just say no. Oh my god.
It would still be a deception roll.
I don't think so.
Because it's an active lie.
16.
Okay. She says, okay, well, we'll still send, cleanup over there. It's protocol. We've got to make sure that none of the public would be potentially exposed to decaying bodies.
You can stop whatever. About the decaying bodies. Like, you keep mentioning it. It's very weird.
Coming from the Death Domain Cleric.
I mean, I'm just saying.
So she's explaining this to you, and then from behind her you hear, did I hear something about the Violet Rose? And a deep elf comes walking from behind her, and she's wearing a golden mantle.
Who is it?
What?
I'm kidding.
That's something I would say.
I was kidding.
So you took down a ring of the Violet Rose? Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, ma'am. I step forward. I have a very high persuasion.
Ah, that's excellent. My name is Sokoba. You've done a great service to fellows. Thank you so much for ridding this borough of the stain on our neighborhoods. That's excellent. It's not often that you see a single copper mantle and some mercenaries take down a ring of such high regard.
I pipe up a little bit and I go, yeah, because of this, we might not have made friends with the Violet Rose so much. So is there any way this could lead back to us? Because if not, that's good.
Well, I mean, one wouldn't want to be a friend of the Violet Rose, so you're in good standing here. I mean, the Violet Rose works out of the barony of Talaria, if I'm not mistaken, so they're far away from here.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Once you've all processed your paperwork with finishing up this job, come see me. I might have a job that we could use you for.
You got it.
Sure thing.
Excellent. Well, I'll see you soon. And she walks away.
Okay. So we're going to go put this stuff in storage, right? Or evidence or whatever.
Yeah, and then collect our reward for finishing the job, right?
Yeah. More gold.
Yeah. So you take, what evidence did you bring with you? The cart. All right, so you drop the cart off at evidence.
I take the pumpkins.
You keep the pumpkins.
Well, no, I mean, I don't mean the actual cart itself. I mean, like, the stuff that was in the cart.
Yeah, we need to take the cart back to...
To the guy.
Right. So you get to the evidence lockup, and there's a copper mantle standing there and says, "So, where'd you get the cart from? Did you have to commandeer it?"
Yeah.
I step up and I'm like, we did. There was a good Samaritan kind enough to let us borrow it, and he did give us an address to return it to.
Oh, excellent. Do you have that address on you?
I do, and I slide it across the table.
She takes a look at it and says, "Okay, perfect. We'll make sure this gets back to them."
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Get your recipe.
You get the recipes.
She's going to give you a recipe for pumpkin soup, and I need you to bring that back to me. Thanks, Rhonda.
Get your food, man.
Be like, can I make a special request?
Sure. What? How can I help?
I assume that a courier is going to return this to this address.
Yeah. We'll outsource one of the couriers from the fellas to get this back.
Okay. If I could, I'd like to make a request that they retrieve 2 pumpkin recipes, one for soup, one for tart, from the denizens of this household.
She looks confused and says, "Okay, and where might this courier find you?"
Just bring it here to the station. I'll be back.
Okay. We'll keep it here for you once it comes in.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
Love it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
So that's the evidence lockup. That's all sorted. So you go and turn in the completed job to the clerk. You all get 100 gold
Dang.
for completing the mission.
Ooh.
All right.
Total or each?
Each.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm just going to add that to my gold. Because I'm running a little bit lower than I had expected.
Yeah, I think we all keep our personal, that 100. We'll keep that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that other thing was like a group effort. So, we
Yeah.
take what we need and then the rest goes to
Yeah.
Aggie and the ship.
Yeah. So speaking of taking what you need, do you all want to figure out what kind of stuff that you want? Do you want to do a little shopping trip?
But, like, what can I have, though? I need to, like, look through the book for all that.
Well, get your book out.
Unless you want me to just ask you and you could just tell me if I can have that.
Yeah, what kind of stuff are you looking for? I have the equipment up.
I'd like something for a better armor class, because my armor class is 16.
Same.
16. Boo-hoo. Man. I'm at 14 right now. So, could I buy a grappling hook? It's 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like, yeah.
I want one.
So let's start with armor first. Drew, what is your armor class? You said 16?
16.
What is your armor currently?
I have hide armor written down.
Are you proficient in light armor?
That's medium armor.
That's a good question. I'm proficient in light and medium armor.
Do you have a shield?
Yes.
Okay, so that's how you have 16. So your shield gives you +2, the hide's 12 plus your dex modifier, maximum 2, which you are using, and then your shield. So you can go with a chain shirt, a scale mail, breastplate, or half plate.
Scale mail sounds dope.
Scale mail is 14 plus your dex modifier, max 2, and it'll give you disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, that sucks. I don't want that.
If you go with a chain shirt or breastplate, you wouldn't have disadvantage.
That's correct.
What's the chain shirt?
13 plus dex modifier, max 2.
What's the breastplate?
14 plus dex modifier, max 2.
So I guess I'll do that. Does it have to be like bright metal? Can I say it's like under my clothes?
Yeah, you can have like a dull matte finish
Dope.
if you want. The breastplate will be 400 gold.
That's so much. Why you gotta do that?
The chain shirt is 50.
Yeah, it only gives you one more armor class though.
I mean, that's fine. I'll take it. So it would bump me up to 17?
Yeah. So chain shirt.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Scar. You are proficient in everything, basically.
Yeah, so it says I have a breastplate on, though.
You do.
Yeah, that's medium armor.
I think you chose that so that you wouldn't have disadvantage for stealth.
Yeah. So nothing is going to be able to bring my armor up.
Well, it could bring your armor up, but you would have disadvantage on stealth rolls.
Yeah, like if you went with a full set of plate armor, that would bring your AC. That on its own has an AC of 18.
If you don't have a shield, you can add one and bump your armor up +2.
Yeah.
I did not choose a shield. I chose 2 martial weapons, so.
Yeah, a warhammer is versatile. It can be two-handed as well.
Yeah, it can.
Okay, so if you want to do the warhammer and a shield, that'll bump you up 2.
Yeah, I'll do that, and it's only 10 gold. Whoa.
Sweet. So -10. Agamir, do you want to make any changes to your armor?
I'm already in studded leather.
Are you only proficient in light?
I'm only proficient in light as a rogue, yeah. So I couldn't do medium unless I chose it as a feat.
Yeah,
But I don't want to cap my dex modifier bonus anyways.
that's fine.
But I would like to replace my thieves' tools.
Yeah, that's doable.
Those are 25 gold. Great.
Dang. You could buy 2.5 shields for that.
Oh yeah, I said I'd cover that for you. Right? Do you want me to still? No? Yeah?
I mean, I won't turn you down if you're feeling charitable.
Yeah. That's boat money right there. I'll
That's
take
boat
it.
money.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you said you wanted a grappling hook as well then.
Yeah, and that's 2 gold pieces.
So, Saf, you want any changes to your armor?
Well, I don't want to lose my stealth advantage. Okay, I'm just going to leave it then.
Okay. Scar, you mentioned that you wanted a ranged weapon?
Yeah, I want a longbow.
Longbow's going to set you back 50 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to need to buy arrows as well.
Yeah. Am I taking this from my personal, or are you just taking it from that total? And the
Taking it from the total.
Yeah, taking it from the total.
So while we're shopping, I go up to Scar and I hand her a crowbar, and I'm like, "This is a gift."
Where'd you get a crowbar?
The shop.
I went out and bought one.
Gordon Freeman!
Nice.
So it might provide you a quieter way to get into things, and it gives you advantage. It gives you advantage to strength checks where crowbar's leverage can be applied,
Nice.
like boarded up windows or chests.
Nice.
Or chests.
So I'll say that ammunition, if you're looking for it, is going to be, you can get 10 pieces for a silver. So if you want, let's do Legend of Zelda type quivers. You can hold up to 50.
Nice.
So the quiver will set you back to like 10 gold.
Okay.
So 10 gold for the quiver. And then if you want to fill it up, that's going to be another 5 silver.
Okay.
Can I fill up my crossbow bolts?
Yeah. I'll just say that like 3 gold fills everyone's ammunition up.
Okay.
I wanted to get a vial or 2 of poison.
You need to choose a poison. Pick your poison. This is going to be a lot.
I didn't expect this to be a lot.
No, it is a lot because there's different types of poisons.
I want the one that kills people.
There's a lot that kill people.
So do I just choose the prettiest color? Like, what do you mean?
The coolest death.
Yeah. What one makes them melt from the inside out? That's the one I want.
Oh, the Ebola poison?
Yes.
Melting from the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay, you are not going to like this. Poisons are very expensive. So there's different types. There's contact poison, ingested poison, inhaled poison, or injury poisons.
Ingested.
So the names of the ingested poisons are Assassin's Blood, Midnight Tears, Pale Tincture, Torpor, or Truth Serum.
What's the highest save?
The highest save of the ingested poisons? The highest save is DC 17 con save for Midnight Tears.
Okay. How much is it?
Hold on, let me read it to you.
If I did all this and I can't buy it because it's too expensive, I'm going to be really bad. Keep going.
You're not going to be able to afford it.
Okay, well then why are you making me go through all this?
It's 1,500 gold.
Okay, if you had just said that from the beginning, it would have been fine, and then we could have moved on from this.
I'm interested in something, actually. You said truth serum.
Yes.
How much is that shit?
It's 150 gold for a dose of truth serum.
I will take 2 of those, please.
Okay. A creature subjected to this poison must succeed on a DC 11 con saving throw or become poisoned for 1 hour. The poisoned creature can't knowingly speak a lie as if under the effect of a zone of truth spell.
What's the cheapest contact poison?
The cheapest contact poison is 200 gold. Carrion crawler mucus.
Wow. What about airborne or whatever?
There are no... Or the inhaled ones?
Yeah.
The cheapest inhaled is 250. It's called Malice.
Poisons are just hella expensive.
There's the pale tincture as well.
What's that?
Creature subjected to this must make a DC 16 saving throw or take 1d6 poison damage. The poison creature must repeat the saving throw every 24 hours, taking 1d6 on a failed save until the poison ends. The damage the poison deals can't be healed by any means. After 7 successful saving throws, the effect ends and the creature can heal normally.
How much is it?
250.
I'm gonna take that. I want that. Just one.
Okay.
What's it called again?
Pale tincture.
Pale tincture. Alright, I'm good.
So we've got some truth serum, some pale tincture. Sweet. Any other type of gear anyone wants to get?
I want a horse. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you all want a cart?
That'd be nice.
Why, when we can commandeer one whenever?
Can I purchase a whip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
I have questions.
No, I
What?
just in case I end up like I have a tendency. I like to throw my daggers in battle, and if I'm out of daggers, I want to have that on
A
hand.
whip.
A whip, just in case. I can just like pull it off my belt. I'm trying to be Harrison Ford in every movie.
That's what I was just about to say. Jordan's trying to be Harrison Ford. John's Harrison Ford.
He's ever been in.
Nice. That's 2 gold. So.
Yeah, that's not bad. Anything else for anyone?
I think that's it.
Sweet. So after that shopping trip, you all are now relieved of some of your gold. In total, it's... By my calculations, it's 677 gold lighter.
So you still got like over 2,000.
2728 remaining.
Nice. That's a big bump to Aggie's ship count.
Are you putting that all towards Agamir's ship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we still have the gems to sell too, right?
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
Well, thank you guys. I'll have to take you all on a vacation once I've got the ship.
Oh yeah, I plan on asking you to take me places, and like you can't say no. Like,
Legitimate progress.
Yeah, where are you going to keep this gold?
Bag of holding.
yeah, what if that thing gets stolen?
Well, I'm thinking we put it in a mutual fund or a hedge fund. We all go in. Is there like a collective banking system, or does each borough have its own bank?
I was gonna say, is there a branch?
Is there a branch nearby?
Where's the ATM?
Yeah, there's a collective bank, and then there's the separate bank for the Harbor Coast.
Okay, because that's where I've got some funds tied up right now.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a collective bank. Would there be any drawbacks to keeping the funds with them?
You would need to go to a bank to, I guess, take it out.
Could Agamir put it in this one bank and have the other bank send them like a note saying like,
Add this to his account.
yeah, on retainer kind of thing, or like whatever the word is. I don't know wording.
Yeah.
Could that be a thing, Nate?
They use magic to do all this. So they've got like magic books that keep track of all that. So if an edit is made to one book, it's made to all the books for all the branches.
Oh, so let's throw it in the bank.
There you go. Perfect.
Well, so No, I don't want my funds to be seized if an investigation is started or something. Like the I don't know. Is the Harbor Coast like independent?
The Harbor Coast is independent. They keep it all in lock boxes, so they don't do the magic. They don't trust it.
I don't trust magic.
Yeah, no. If there's an investigation into us and they seize his account, that's bad.
Is there somewhere he can bury it where no one's gonna find it? Like,
Can I pull a Ron Swanson and just?
yeah, and then like write down like in your thieves' can't thing or whatever. That's like what he did. He wrote down, and the man or beast that kills me will know. Like,
Nice.
you also are a pirate, so the fact that you're burying treasure is just that would.
Whoa! That's an offensive
Privateer.
Exactly. Yeah, I guess I would prefer to go store it with the Harbor Coast.
Okay, so in the meantime, you'll carry it in the bag of holding then?
Yeah.
Okay, so if they want to seize it, they've got to seize it from your cold, dead hands. Or Saf's cold, dead hands.
You better protect Saf with your life.
You're darn right.
So, also, by my estimation, Agamir currently has 3,838 gold.
Oh, you're over a third of the way there.
Gosh. Are you sure you guys don't want to hold on to some of this gold?
No, we want a ship.
No, the
Okay.
ship. Yeah, it's not just
All right.
for you. You're gonna benefit from this too.
Okay.
If there are any group expenses, I'm sure we can tap into it a little bit.
Yeah. This is the ship mini game of the Village Idiots.
Uh-huh. All right.
I
Sounds
want
good.
a boat, man. That'd be dope as hell.
Awesome. So that's our shopping excursion completed. So we've got a little bit of time left. So yeah, let's figure out what you all are going to do with Sokoba, huh? Unless you want to do something else.
Don't we have to go talk to her?
Yeah, we should go talk to her.
Unless Agamir wants to tell me something.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I guess. So while throughout the day, in the midst of our shopping trip, I pull Saf aside and I'm like, hey, so I'm sure you've got questions about Drew's comment from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to let you know. So do you remember the night that we were in the inn and I went out back, brought Scar with me?
Yes.
So I managed to find a buyer for the gems. I don't remember if I told you.
What gems?
The emerald and the ruby.
The ones you held on to?
Yeah, back from the catacombs.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, no, I managed to find a buyer. I sold him.
Did you at least get something good for it?
Yeah, and I kind of pull out my personal person. I'm like, I got 500 gold pieces, 250 per gem.
Damn.
Yeah, and so, however, not gonna lie, it was kind of shady. He seems to be. I have a feeling that he's working for someone in the barony of Talaria.
Interesting.
Yes, he had a couple bodyguards with him. Nothing got physical, but when I was on the cart with Drew on the way back, it seems he's been tracking me for a couple of weeks. It looks like his buyer was interested in the full collection of the gems, meaning they know that the sapphire is a part of the collection. So
Seth kind of looks at the ground and maybe kicks a little bit of dirt and goes, well, how much are they offering for this one?
it seems to be the same price, 250.
If they want the whole collection, it sounds like they went through an awful lot of trouble. Maybe we can get more than 250 out of them.
Agavator just kind of laughs. He's like, okay, I like where your head's at. Are you willing to part from it in general?
I don't know. Tell me more about these guys, because the Barony of Talaria, are they Violet Rose?
I couldn't tell. They didn't have sashes on them. There might be ties. I don't know. I don't want to drag you into all of this. So if you want to hold on to it, they don't know that you have it. They just know that I don't. And I told him that I would try and find out what I could just to get him off our back so we could get back here to the station. Yeah, I don't really know what I've gotten involved with here, Saf.
It's okay. We all make bad friends occasionally.
Yeah. No, but his name's Reg. He's a goblin, and he's got 2 goons with him, full of plate armor, Zuff and Giro.
Okay. Well, if they are Violet Rose and they're operating out of the barony, and they want the collection of the gems that could, quote unquote, bring Idrinden back, we gotta ask them a few more questions.
Oh, Seth is smart.
We could try and arrange something like that. And if they do, so I know how to get back in contact with Reg. He gave me a contact at a bar somewhere else in Fellows. So would you want to arrange a meeting?
Sure, who's that?
His name's Walter Hillis.
Sap's eyes light up. She's like, this is the guy we already saw that directed you to the Violet Rose.
I know.
All right. We'll let them come to us.
Okay. And we'll try. And you want to haggle for more if you're willing to part with it?
I want to know who his buyer is.
That is the real question. Okay.
And then I go into the bag of holding, I pull out the truth serum, and I'm like, maybe I get to use this after all.
Oh, hell.
Dang. All right.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea.
Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, so they'll come to us.
All right. We'll formulate a plot
Excellent.
to not end up shot. No.
To kidnap Reg and interrogate him.
Cool.
Hold him down. Who do you work for?
Who do you work for?
Where is she? No. I swear to God, man. I swear to me.
That's exactly how it's going to go down. I'm psyched.
But okay, we'll have to plan that. And so we continue with the shopping.
Okay.
Yep.
Shopping now complete. Would you all like to head back to the precinct?
Sure.
All right. You're back at the precinct. You're looking for Sokoba now. So, how do you go about finding her? You don't exactly know where her office is.
Start yelling her name. I'm just kidding.
I just walk straight up to the Goliath woman from earlier, and I'm like, we were told to go and speak with Sokoba. Do you know where she is?
She's up on the top.
Up on the top.
Yeah, take the stairs. It's the quickest way. Or I could throw you.
Agamir laughs, and then he kind of stops. He's like, you probably could.
Yeah, she's a good 2 feet taller than Agamir.
Oh, man. All right, I head up the stairs. And I gesture to the rest of the group.
Okay. You head on upstairs, and you get up to a who you assume is Sokoba's secretary. He stops you and says, I'm sorry, do you have an appointment?
Is that the appointment?
I'm going to let Scar take this one.
Oh, why?
Because you're the copper mantle.
I thought he was leading the way. That's fine. I guess not officially. We don't have an appointment, but Sokoba did tell us to come and see her as soon as we were finished wrapping up our last mission.
And who might I say you are? And what's your name? Okay, hold on 1 second. He goes into a side door, and he's gone for a few minutes. He comes back and says, Sokoba will be with you in just a moment. Just take a seat, and she'll be right out.
Okay.
Eileen, I don't sit.
I very much sit.
Are these normal creature-sized chairs? Because I would like to jump up into one with my feet dangling.
Yes, they are normal creature-sized chairs, though there are smaller ones for the smaller folk.
Oh.
Should you choose to sit there,
I don't think you have to sit in the
Yeah.
small one.
it's not like halflings only. It's not like they've segregated the waiting room.
Oh no.
Gosh.
Small creatures only.
No, you can sit in the big chair.
We got a dragonborn sitting on a little chair, and a gnome up on a little chair.
This is whatever you want.
So after a few minutes of waiting, Sokoba comes out and says, "Oh, good. Come on in. Let's talk." She gestures you all into her office, holds the door open for you. There are more chairs inside, and her office is neatly appointed. It's got some commendations up on the wall. She has a few medals hanging from her mantle as well. Not quite as many as Tess Vig has. He's decked out, but she's got, one or two nice ones. So she sits at her desk. It's a plain stone desk. And she says, "So, I'm sure you're wondering why I, Sokoba, Golden Mantle, have asked you all here personally."
You could say that.
Yeah, it's not often that Golden Mantle requests the help of mercenaries. She looks you over, kind of skeptically, I guess.
I'm still caked in blood.
Yeah, you all haven't showered. So, taking down the Violet Rose, or at least, a faction of them, that's quite the task. And we need all the help that we can get here. So, I have a special job for individuals such of yourselves that can handle yourselves in a fight. You may or may not know, in a few days' time, there's a forecasted shade pocket's going to be popping up here in Fellows. And we're going to need some help with making sure that the public is out of the area and that nothing comes out of the shade that might harm the public. This is going to be a pretty large pocket here. So we're a little short-staffed and we need all of the capable men and women that can handle themselves in a fight that we can get.
Okay.
Count me in.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I'm in.
Drew kind of takes a step back at the mention of the shade pocket, but she's like, sounds good.
And I know Scarlet from the report, but I'm sorry, I don't have the rest of your names.
I'm Seth, and I jump up and I say, and I wave.
She has held out her hand as if to shake your hand, and you go and wave, and she pulls it back and...
Oh no, I didn't know that. I shake her hand.
Agamir steps forward and it's just like, pleasure to meet you, Sakobo.
It's nice to meet you as well.
You didn't say your name.
Agamir.
Agamir.
I'm not all there right now.
It's just covered in blood, can't remember his own name.
My hair is crazy.
And you?
Drew steps forward, she keeps her eyes kind of cast down, but she puts her hand out and shakes her hand, and she's like, Drew.
An Eldrin, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Like, I feel like everyone else can't do stuff to me, but she might. She has a little bit more power.
Agamir kind of like looks over and looks at her, and she's like, "That's right."
Huh. It's not often you meet an Eldrin. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I step back.
So
Awkward.
Palpable tension.
So we'll get you the details. You all can go.
Okay, bye. No.
Thank you.
I do have one last question. How large is this pocket that you're talking about?
You remember the pocket that hit at his bounty about 15 years ago or so?
Oh yeah, of course.
It completely shut down the wineries.
I would have been 5. I never heard of that.
Yeah, completely shut down the wineries, and that was the largest shade pocket to date. If the lore keepers are correct, and they usually are, this one is going to be larger than that one. And yeah, I'm not exactly looking forward to the fallout from this. I hope that we're able to make sure that everyone is safe and that this doesn't have too big an impact on fellows. We really can't. We just can't take another blow after Perdor's death. We really could use his help on this one, but
that was my golden mantle, right?
yes.
Okay. So as soon as I hear Perdor's name, I remember why we're even in this district.
That's why we're here.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, that hit all of us over in the 4th district pretty hard, being as he was my golden mantle.
Yeah, he was a good friend and a strong ally for sure. It's really a shame. Really a shame.
Did you did know him well then? He was a good friend?
Well, I mean, all of the Golden Mantles of Fellows, we get together every few weeks or so to debrief and everything. So, yeah, I knew Perdor pretty well over the 3 years that he was a Golden Mantle. So, it's always tough to lose one of your own.
Yeah.
Have to move forward, though. Have to do what's best for the public. And what's best is making sure they're safe from the shade.
Don't disagree with you there.
How long until the shade pocket hits?
Yeah, when is this thing happening?
It's going to be... She opens a drawer in her desk and pulls out a scrap of paper, and she says, it looks like it's going to be... She thinks to herself for a second. 2 days' time.
2 days to prepare?
That's enough time to shower. Let's go do that.
Exactly. Enough time to shower.
Yeah, thank you for the thank you for bringing us in on this, and thanks for the information. But yeah, we've had a long day.
I understand. Please tend to whatever you need to, and get yourselves ready to prepare. The precinct, of course, will outfit you with the necessary equipment to shield yourselves from the shade.
Man, we just bought all this stuff, and they were gonna buy it for us. That sucks.
What she's talking about is protections against the effects of the shade itself. So like amulets and stuff like that.
Magic stuff.
Wards of some kind.
Yeah, different. You have to bring your own arms and armor.
Oh, okay. Government work. All right, keep going.
BYOAA.
The precinct will outfit you with the wards and protections to go into the shade pocket. But yeah, you'll have some more information here in the next day or so, and you'll get your assignment.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. It's a pleasure to have you on board. So, dismissed.
We swiftly head out the door. I'm the first one down the stairs. Where's the nearest tavern?
Yes, go find a tavern.
Wouldn't we want to go back to our place?
Yeah, we gotta go back to our tavern.
Oh yeah, we have a tavern.
What's the name of your tavern? I forget what I named it. I didn't write it down.
Oh boy.
We don't have any paper. Nicole and I just look at each other. We have no idea. We have nothing written down.
I don't actually have that.
I should write all these tavern names down.
It's the Prancing Pony.
It's not the tavern in an inn because that's
Mini camping.
mini campaign.
And it's not the Orange Liar because that's in Ilar's birth, right?
No, it's fine. Watch this. I'll make Justin do some fancy editing work. You arrive at the tavern. That you're in is called the Innocent Moon Tavern. And you, yeah, what would y'all like to do?
I love it. Okay.
I hit the showers.
Yeah, shower and then get a drink.
Yeah, same.
Awesome. So you all do that.
Shower and lots of drinks.
Do you all just want to keep on keeping on until the day that you need to get your duties assigned?
I feel like we need to talk about this gem situation. We got shit to talk about.
Yeah, we should do something with that in the meantime.
Yeah.
So, like, we all shower, whatever. We all get clean, go downstairs. We're all, like, having dinner and whatever, sitting around a table.
Yeah, you're at the table. You've got some mutton and potatoes in front of you. You're eating.
A nice MLT where the mutton's real lean.
I take a bite and, well, actually, before I take a bite, I push my food to the side a little bit. I reach in my vest pocket, pull out the sapphire, and put it on the table and say, we need to talk about business now.
Yeah, why are you holding on to that thing? Why you sell it? Why don't you just sell it? What's the point?
I look at Agamir and I'm like, so I take it you've told her?
I nod between frantic chomps of my food.
He's got a mouthful of food and he's like,
Gulping down ale.
I got a plan, but we need to let him come to us.
Tell us your plan.
How big are the guys in armor?
They are very large.
Agamir puts down his ale and he's just like, they're decked out in full plate armor, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure my piercing weapons will do much to it if the fight really breaks out. But
That's why I use magic.
Yeah. Plate armor can't stop an arrow or an axe to the head.
So we need to, yeah, but it's, what, an AC of like 25?
Were they shielded, Nate?
They were not shielded. They were wielding big ol' axes.
Great axes. Was it obvious what their race was?
No, they were wearing the plate helm that completely covered their face as well. But you knew that they were very large.
Yeah.
So we need to figure out a way to get rid of them so that we can kidnap or goblin nap Reg. I gotta ask him some questions.
I feel like all of us could take the 2 goons. I feel like we could kill them.
Yeah, I feel like that's a thing.
And then we'll just keep Reg alive and interrogate him.
So I turn to Drew and I go, he's looking for the set. Wink, wink.
Yeah, he told me that, and I asked him why, and he would not really give me a straight answer. So I feel like we probably shouldn't give them the complete set, because I feel like they're going to do something weird with it.
Something weird like beginning with an I and ending in Drinden.
Possibly bringing back Idrinden. They could be trying to do some, I don't know, just like weird shit. I don't like it.
But
Not a
he's
fan.
dead, and you can't. There are no undead or gods.
Yeah,
in
and
this
if they found a way to bring dead people back, I want to know what they're doing and how they're doing it.
So that she can duplicate it.
I didn't say that.
Maybe we should get the other 2 gems from them and do it ourselves.
Here's the thing, though. Reg is not gonna tell us, like, really who he works for.
And then I reach into my bag of holding and show her the truth serum that I got at the market.
Oh, shit.
Love it. I look at it and I'm like, this is dope. This is great. So your plan is we kidnap Reg and we give him this truth serum and then we just ask him a bunch of questions.
Yep.
So what happens when we let him go and then he tries to kill us?
We don't let him go.
We kill him?
A, we either kill him, or B, we let him go because he's been compromised. So his boss is not going to want him back alive.
But if we let him go, he's just going to tell his person that we're coming to steal the other gems.
We don't have to tell him that.
Well, he's going to tell his person that we were asking and that he told.
Egamir chimes in, and it's just like, I don't think this Idrinden guy can get brought back by these gems. I think this is just some entitled, greedy collector off in the barony, just trying to finish his collection. But I don't like that we've been tracked.
I don't like how he knew that there was another gem. No one told him that.
He said a little birdie that was black in Ilar's birth told him that there was a 3rd gem.
Yeah, he found out somehow from Ilar's birth. I was looking for a buyer, at one point, so.
Oh, shit.
What?
A little black birdie, 2 pricks. Maybe he wasn't dead. Maybe he was painted in black.
No, 2 pricks definitely was dead. He's thinking of the chick in the back of the tavern that we went to, that we got from his contact down at the docks.
That we went to go sell. But he didn't try to sell her the 3rd gem.
No, I didn't show them the 3rd gem.
No, but it was known that those 2 gems that were out and about.
What if it's when Justin tried to bribe that guard when we were in the jail? Or Saf tried to bribe the guard with the sapphire, remember?
Ooh.
Oh, an obsidian mantle.
Black birdie! Nate's smiling.
No. Black birdie and obsidian mantle.
Wow.
We played ourselves.
We figured out a puzzle.
We didn't have to smash any walls for this one.
Oh, we got there. Did we get there quicker than you think we were going to, Nathan?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That doesn't inspire a lot of confidence in us, but yes, we did it.
But I like it. Okay. So this is all like in character, correct? Like we figured this out in character.
We should, wait a second. We should use the sending stones that Tasby gave us. We should let him know that there are mantles out there that have ties with the barony of Talaria.
We should. Yeah, so that just proves that there is some sort of like network within, because the obsidian mantles are the like shitty ones. They're the ones who just like really like inflicting pain on people, and so that's why they get to be obsidian mantles, in order to be dicks to other people. So I feel like obviously they have ties to bad networks, but this just kind of proves it.
And we have specific evidence as to like a specific person. Like There was the guy in Tepa. No. Yeah. Right?
We were in the Grotti. We were trying to get through the Grotti.
Grotti Tower. That was
Guy Tower.
yeah.
Yeah, so we figured this out, I guess, at the table.
So Agnir's is like, so do we bring this to the attention of Tesvig, or do we try and go track down this obsidian?
I think we tell Tesvig about it.
Yeah.
I think we let Tesvig know, and then we deal with Reg.
Okay, and we'll see if Tesvig's able to give us any information before we approach Reg. We've still got some time.
Yeah.
Okay. So we finished dinner.
Yeah. Team meeting.
And then you can use, who has the sending stone to communicate with Tesvig, and how often are we supposed to be doing that?
I guess when we have any sort of relevant information, right?
Yeah, and I feel like this is relevant information.
Not only that, but we can also send him an update saying, like, got in with Sokoba.
Got in with Sokoba. They asked us to be a part of a bigger mission, Shade Pocket, all that.
Okay, so we can head back up to the room and send out the communication.
Yep.
Yeah. So I do that.
Okay. So you head up to the room. The sending stones themselves. You can cast the sending spell. And once they're used again, they can't be used until the next dawn. So sending itself, you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar.
Oh, great.
So it has to be 25 words or less.
Hold on. I'm going to write this down. Okay. This is fucking Twitter for got in with Sokoba. What's the word I'm looking for dirty cop, but like not saying a dirty cop, like compromised? Crooked, that's it. That was what I was like. Corrupt or crooked, either one of those.
We have to say in with Sokova, Violet Rose, and Fellows, and Obsidian Mantle's compromised.
Okay. How many words are those?
So 8, 9, 10.
Okay, good. Send it. Got in with Sokova. Is it with a B or a V? I keep saying it wrong.
B. Sokoba.
Sokoba.
Volnai, is that the last name?
Sokoba Volnai, yes.
Volnai.
For the longest time, I thought he was saying Sokob of Olnai. And I was like, where's Olnai?
Oh my God.
So Sokoba Volnai. But yeah, so got in with Sokoba, Violet Rose in Fellows.
Obsidian Mantle's compromised.
In
Ilar's birth.
In the Grotti Tower.
Yeah, in Ilar's birth.
But like we have to say specifically where.
Obsidian Mantle's compromised, Grotti Tower, Ilar's birth.
I don't know about compromise. I like corrupt better.
I like compromised just because I feel like we know that at least one of them is talking, which means that there's probably more. And I think that we just need to let him know that the Obsidian Mantles themselves have been compromised. Like, if there's one, there's probably more.
That's 14 words.
Okay. Send it away. Tweet, tweet.
Okay, so you don't hear anything back immediately. But after about an hour, you hear back. Good, you got in with Sokoba. This is troubling news. I'll speak with Tomas de Bolbec and Isolde Montague tomorrow.
Word. So I relay that. Oh, do they all hear that? Is it like something that like speaks out loud, or how does that work?
The holder of the stone hears it in their mind.
Word. Okay, so I relay that information.
So we got to meet with this Walter guy and tell him to tell Reg to find us.
Or I'll send a carrier pigeon.
I've always wanted like a bird that would carry messages.
I thought you were just going to stop there and just be like, I always wanted a bird.
No, I don't even like birds, really. I'm actually really afraid of birds, but like not, I'm talking about like the birds like owls.
Man, I love owls.
I know, I want one so bad.
Hey Nate, is there a neutral location nearby that we would know about where we could try and meet with these fellows?
In Fellows?
In Fellows.
I mean, there are places nearby that are secluded, and I mean, everything is, under Fellows' jurisdiction. So, I mean, there's really it's not like they've got like safe spaces up and all that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Are you looking for a secluded place, or are you looking for somewhere in public so they don't cause a scene? Or is this like when we lure those guys and actually attack and we need a secluded place?
Yeah, we're probably going to need a secluded place.
Probably.
So
Just tell him we want to sell him the gem, bring him up to like one of the rooms or something to make the deal and attack him.
don't want to get kicked out of our tavern.
We could try a different tavern.
Go to like a restaurant where there's a back room, meet him in a back alley. He likes the back alleys.
That sounds like a euphemism.
Does.
Oh,
Lord.
Okay, we can. I'll send a message out to Walter Hillis. Can I send like a message by bird or something?
You can hire a courier.
Okay, I'll hire a courier and send it to Walter and be like, "Hey, this is Ag. I hear you know Reg. Let Reg know I'm ready to talk, and I can be found at." And I just name the location of one of the nearby taverns out back.
All right. So are you sending this as a written message, or are you sending this as
It's Thieves' Cant.
Thieves' Camp? So it's written down.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, they have the courier service is provided through the inn. So they're like, so would you like to send this sealed, or would you like to send it standard?
Sealed.
Sealed? All right. That'll be... and do you want a response, or...
Yes.
Okay, so sending a sealed letter with a sealed response, that'll be 5 gold.
5 gold it is.
Okay, thank you very much. We should have your courier in the next day or two to figure out what you get back.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, it'll be here.
Right here at the tavern?
Right here at the tavern. Just give me your room number and we'll get you all set up.
Sure thing. We're room 4.
Excellent. I'll let you know.
All right.
So we've sent off the letter to Walter, sent a message to Tasvig. So we're waiting to hear back on a lot of stuff right now. I think that's a good place to end. We've got some cliffhangers, not as exciting as other cliffhangers, but sometimes you need one of those episodes to kind of be a little chill, calm before the storm, so to speak.
Nice.
Thank you all so much for listening. I hope that you had a good time listening to it. I had a good time DMing. I hope my players had a good time playing. Let's see, who's the village idiot going to be? Let's see what happened this episode. Jeez.
Lots of shopping.
Lots of shopping. Oh, right. Okay. So the village idiot this week is going to be Scar.
Of course it is.
For almost letting slip that they had stolen stuff from the scene of the crime.
I didn't know such
You
thing.
100% were like, we totally didn't take anything else.
I didn't say those words at all. I said, well, we didn't see anything. We just took what we were supposed to take back, like the stolen merchandise. So
It was a deception roll. So it's
fine.
Maybe a little more tight-lipped there, Scar. Mm-hmm. Especially when talking with the coppers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they pay a good amount of attention. So yeah, thank you all so much for listening. So if you want to reach out to us, we've got social media, right, Nicole?
We do. We have a Twitter account. It is at Village Idiot Pod. You can go there and chat with us on there. Or if you want to talk to one of us personally, you can find me at Nicole the Nerdy.
I can be found at JRoma20.
You can find me at Neurotic Good.
You can find me at Village Idiots DM. And you can't find Jordan because he's not here.
Because he's literally not here. No.
There he is. Where can they find you, Jordan?
They can't find me, so I'm too busy not being witty.
Oh.
Sad.
He's too busy doing back alley transactions.
Yeah, I feel like I've used that one though before, but I do a lot of them. So
So if you want to talk to Jordan, you can reach out to our @VillageIdiotPod Twitter account, and we'll pass along the messages.
I was going to say, just go to your nearest back alley and.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure I'll be there. You know,
all this back alley stuff is killing me.
Y'all, I can't handle it.
So yeah, we also have a website, villageidiotspodcast.com. There is a ton of great stuff on there, like artwork and fun facts about what's the place called, Lanamora, and Agamir. I know, I just like blanked right now.
Nicole's the village idiot for not remembering.
And most importantly, the two things that are my favorite, Agamir ship count, which just skyrocketed, and where you can see the tally for who's been the village idiot the most. Wow, it's me, guys. Oh my God. How fun. So also, you can find a link to our Patreon there.
Speaking of Patreon, do you want to hear more from your favorite idiots? Well, you're in luck because we've officially launched our Patreon. For just a couple bucks a month, you'll have exclusive access to some DM insights with Nathan in Behind the Screens, listen to Nicole and I BS and What's What with Dilly and Dally, and even a mini prequel campaign set in the world of Lanamora.
but if a subscription to our Patreon is too much of a commitment for you, we'd love if you could leave us a quick review on iTunes. If you enjoy the show, tell your friends about us. New episodes come out every Tuesday, so stay tuned.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you tune in next week. So from all of us, the Village Idiots, bye.
Bye.
Bye.